My work rival dragged me to her family's 4th of July BBQ, then introduced me as her boyfriend. Ryan never expected his Independence Day weekend to turn into the most confusing and life-changing day of his life. For 3 years, he and Emma had been rivals at work. Not the playful kind of rivals, the real kind. The kind that fought over promotions, challenged each other's ideas in meetings, and secretly enjoyed proving the other wrong. If Ryan suggested something, Emma would find a flaw. If Emma proposed a strategy, Ryan would challenge it. Their coworkers joked that they acted like a divorced couple. Neither of them laughed. One Friday afternoon, right before the long holiday weekend, Ryan was packing up his laptop when Emma suddenly appeared beside his desk. "You're coming with me tomorrow." Ryan looked up. "What?" "To my parents' 4th of July barbecue." He blinked. "Why would I do that?" "Because I need a favor." Ryan narrowed his eyes. Whenever Emma said she needed a favor, trouble followed. "What kind of favor?" Emma sighed dramatically. "My ex is going to be there." Ryan immediately grabbed his bag. "Good luck with that." Before he could leave, she stepped in front of him. "Please." Ryan froze. He had never heard Emma say please. "What exactly are you asking?" Emma looked away. Then she muttered something. "What?" She groaned. "I need you to pretend to be my boyfriend." Ryan almost dropped his laptop. "Absolutely not." "Come on. I'll buy lunch for a month." "No." "Dinner too." "No." 2 months. Ryan shook his head. Emma folded her arms. He hesitated. "That's not the point." It sounded like the point. Ryan laughed despite himself. The next morning, he found himself standing outside Emma's parents' house, wondering how his life choices had led him there. The backyard was packed with people. American flags hung everywhere. Children ran through sprinklers. Music played from speakers. The smell of burgers and barbecue filled the air. Ryan had barely stepped through the gate when Emma grabbed his hand. He nearly jumped. "What are you doing?" "Boyfriends hold hands. Not fake ones. They do today." Before he could argue, she pulled him toward a group of relatives. Emma smiled. "Mom, Dad, this is Ryan." Then she added the words that made his stomach flip. "My boyfriend." The entire family erupted with excitement. Her mother practically squealed. Her father shook Ryan's hand so aggressively he thought his shoulder might detach. Cousins appeared from nowhere. Aunts began asking questions. Within minutes, Ryan was trapped in a conversation about wedding venues. Wedding venues. He had been her fake boyfriend for less than 10 minutes. At one point, he pulled Emma aside. "You didn't tell me your family would be this invested." Emma winced. "Sorry." "Sorry? They've wanted me to date someone for years." Ryan stared. "You used me as bait. Temporary bait." "That somehow sounds worse." Emma laughed. For the first time, Ryan noticed something strange. When she wasn't in the office, she looked different. Not physically. Softer. Happier. More relaxed. The sharp edges she always carried seemed to disappear around her family. Hours passed. Ryan helped grill burgers, played football with her younger cousins, even helped her grandfather set up lawn chairs. By late afternoon, he found himself genuinely enjoying the day. Then Emma's ex arrived. The atmosphere changed instantly. Ryan noticed Emma tense beside him. A tall man walked through the gate, wearing expensive sunglasses and an even more expensive smile. "Emma." She forced a smile. "Hello, Derek." Derek's eyes landed on Ryan. "And who's this?" Emma squeezed Ryan's hand. "My boyfriend." The smile disappeared from Derek's face for a split second. Then it returned. "Interesting." Ryan immediately disliked him. Over the next hour, Derek kept finding excuses to talk to Emma, bringing up old memories, mentioning places they'd traveled, trying to remind everyone he used to be important. Ryan could see the frustration building in Emma's eyes. Finally, Derek cornered them near the drinks table. "So how long have you two been dating?" Ryan opened his mouth. Nothing came out, because they had never discussed a timeline. Emma froze too. Derek smirked. Ryan realized he was waiting for them to mess up. Without thinking, Ryan wrapped an arm around Emma. "About 8 months." Emma glanced at him, surprised. Derek looked disappointed. Then, Ryan smiled. "Best 8 months of my life." The words slipped out naturally. Too naturally. Emma's expression changed. For a second, neither of them looked away. Something shifted. Something neither had expected. That evening, fireworks began lighting up the sky. Most guests gathered outside to watch. Ryan stood beside Emma as colors exploded overhead. For a while, neither spoke. Finally, Emma broke the silence. "Thank you." Ryan smiled. "For pretending?" She shook her head. "For coming." There was something different in her voice. Something vulnerable. "You know," Ryan said, "you're not nearly as annoying outside the office." Emma laughed. "You aren't either." High praise. "I know." Another firework burst above them. Emma looked up, then quietly asked, "Can I tell you something?" "Sure." "I didn't actually need a fake boyfriend." Ryan frowned. "What?" She took a deep breath. "My ex wasn't the real reason I invited you." His heart started beating faster. "Then what was?" Emma looked nervous. The confident woman who terrified boardrooms suddenly seemed unable to make eye contact. "I wanted to spend time with you." Ryan stared. "What?" Emma laughed awkwardly. "It sounds ridiculous." "No, I just..." She sighed. "Somewhere along the way, I stopped seeing you as my rival." Ryan felt his chest tighten. "I started looking forward to our arguments." She smiled. "I liked that you challenged me." The fireworks continued overhead. Neither noticed anymore. Emma swallowed. "I think I started liking you months ago." Ryan couldn't believe what he was hearing. All those years, all those arguments, all those meetings. Had he missed the signs? Then he realized something. Maybe he had. Or maybe he hadn't wanted to see them, because admitting the truth would mean admitting his own feelings. He stepped closer. "Emma." She looked up. "I hate to admit this." A nervous smile appeared on her face. "But I think I liked you too." For a moment, neither moved. Neither spoke. Then Emma laughed. "We are really bad at this. The worst. 3 years. 3 years. We could have just talked." Ryan nodded. "Would have saved a lot of meetings." Emma rolled her eyes, then suddenly leaned forward and kissed him. The fireworks exploded behind them. The timing felt so perfect, it almost seemed scripted. When they pulled apart, both were smiling. Unfortunately, they weren't alone. A loud cheer erupted nearby. They turned. Half her family had been watching. Her mother was crying. Her cousins were celebrating. Her grandfather looked incredibly proud. Emma buried her face in her hands. "This is so embarrassing." Ryan laughed. "R.P. What?" "You don't have to pretend I'm your boyfriend anymore." Emma looked at him. Then smiled. Then smiled. "Good. Good. Good? Because I'd rather you be the real one." And for the first time, since they'd met, neither of them had an argument left to make. The end.